Okay, number 3. Create a player forum that you moderate. You can afford it. This will enable players to report problems and make suggestions. 100,000,000% agree with that. They should have this done. I mean, that refers to basically the customer service. So yeah, 100% they should have something like that, because there's many questions, especially at the beginning. I have many questions to ask. I had to ask people in the game. Some people were given a wrong information, but so confidently that you believe that that's true, and then you find it out during the game that wasn't actually true, and you need to change it. But yes, 100% they should have some form of better customer service for the players. Number 4, offer more to the players. I know players that have spent thousands and thousands of dollars with your game and they never even got a t-shirt from you. That is pretty damned selfish. Well, you know, again, we can't really complain about not getting a t-shirt, right? I mean, you do your grocery shopping like every week in whatever you're shopping, right? So, well, after like 2 or 3 years or something, I mean, will they give you t-shirt? You know, I'm not quite sure. So again, it's really up to them. What I could agree that they could offer something, because yeah, if you spend so much money, so if I'm buying the stuff in my supplier, after either a few years or spending a certain amount of money, I will get something. Now, whether it was a t-shirt, I'm not sure, but you will get something, yeah, either a better discount or perhaps like a free tool. So like in this game, what I would agree to, referring to that statement, that after spending, let's say, 1,000 or few thousand the dollars or pounds, the game will give you extra, let's say, 100,000 gold, right? I mean, that would be very useful. T-shirt, no, not really, but the gold, yeah, or the titanium. So if you spend so much money, and then as a bonus, you're just gonna get an extra so much. So and especially that won't cost them anything, because the t-shirt they need to physically purchase and they need to send it. Let's imagine there is a player from another side of the globe, so to send this t-shirt, it's all going to cost money, but the gold is not going to cost them anything. So I think that would be a good idea. If you spend a certain amount of money, as a sort of gesture, you will receive a bonus pack of so much gold. But again, it's really up to them. I mean, they might see it from the business point of view. They might see it this as, we're not doing anything and we're getting more and more people playing, so let's carry on. Yeah? It could be like that. We don't know. Okay, now we've got number 5. Offer status levels above regular players for those that have been with you the longest. Yeah, I think that'd be nice. At the moment, we got the ranking of a sort of the best players in terms of the amount of points and bases, but I guess there are many players who don't spend as much money, but they've been with you for years. So I guess it is nice to have, I don't know whether the stars or something which will be recognized as a duration in the game. So the guy can be, ranked at 5,000 something position, but he may have 2 stars. And the guy at position number 1, he started a year ago, he's number 1 position, but he only got 1 star. because he hasn't been as long as this guy. So that would be good. That would be good. I would 100% support that point. Then we get number 6. Offer more value. You could keep noobs and veterans in the game if you simply double the amount of titanium you get per dollar. It is time to do this, or your customer churn will increase. Launching Delta Wars with tougher bases is the opposite of this. Yes, it's very hard to comment on this. It's really up to the game. I could agree. But as a player, obviously I want more gold for less value. But I think this is down to their own internal way of calculating what is worth, what's not. I've started the Desert Order, and for example, for me, I don't like that I need to make ammunition for SP6. So that's why I prefer Panzer Rush. But I guess then the new game which come up, maybe they will do. Well, we have to remember. Again, I will keep saying that this is all business. So these guys probably trying various things. Going back to the Desert Order, when I spoke with one of the guys, apparently yes, you have to make ammunition on. You have to make ammunition of FP6s and some others, which normally you don't do in Panzer Rush. But apparently flux or something else is cheaper. So it's a sort of balance, right? So I guess they do try these things, but it's really up to them. Yeah, it would be nice if they do it, but I don't think we can demand this from the game, especially if we are getting game free of charge, if you know what I mean. So yes, but it would be nice. And then number 7, your company spends an insane amount of money marketing with Google and Facebook. Why not put these resources back into marketing your game better? Why not support your players instead of focusing on a new player churn? I'm not quite sure what does he mean by that. Yes, they spent a lot of money on Google and Facebook. That's how I came in here. But I'm not quite sure what he trying to say. Why not put these resources back into making your game better? Well, you've got your marketing money and you've got your R&D money. So I don't think you can sort of grab. They need to advertise. If they wouldn't advertise, they wouldn't have the customers. So they have to do it. They can't just cut the marketing in half so they can improve the game better, because it's not really great for business. By cutting the marketing money and improving the game, they will be sort of doing a favor for us, for the people who play the game. But they're not really gonna gain much. I mean, you may have a few colleagues and you can recommend the game, but the chances that your colleagues will like the strategic game and this type of game and then this particular game are very low. So yeah, so I guess I don't think they. I mean, thinking from the business point of view, if I was them, I don't think I would cut the marketing. I would leave the marketing because I want as many people as possible. Yeah, so this one I would probably disagree, because thinking from the business point of view, you need to market, especially this sort of a business where you've got your online game and you will make more money. I mean, the more players you're gonna have, the more money you're gonna make. And the ratio of how many people will visit and then walk away because they might just not like it, right? So I think they have to do it. They have to do it, and so far, they've got lots of people enjoying the game. So, yeah, I don't think you can do it. So, I would disagree with that point because they have to market the business.